What if the reason you can't meditate isn't a lack of discipline, but a misalignment with your mind's natural blueprint? Many believe the Buddha taught only breath meditation, but that is just the beginning. In fact, the ancient Buddhist psychology reveals 40 distinct gateways to absolute stillness, each engineered for your specific personality type. If you struggle with overthinking, deep-seated anger, or sensory overload, there is an exact formula designed for you. Today we decode the 40 ancient subjects of meditation, from physical elements to the profound, formless dimensions of the universe. Let's find your perfect match. In the Theravada tradition, these 40 methods are known as Kammatthana, the working grounds for mental cultivation. They are divided into two major categories: 36 form-based practices, which use physical or conceptual anchors, and 4 formless practices, which dissolve the physical world entirely. By matching the right method to your temperament, meditation stops being a struggle and becomes an effortless state of peace. Let us begin with the first 10 gateways of form, the Kasinas. The 10 Kasinas are practices of intense visual concentration. They involve focusing on a specific element or color until the image is perfectly imprinted onto your mind, known as nimitta. From that point, you use this mental image as your anchor for further meditation, without needing the physical object. For most people, the ideal diameter of a Kasina disc is about 1 span, not too small to cause tension, and not too large to cause distraction. However, if your mind is restless, a smaller object will help lock your focus. If you are driven by faith and devotion, a larger object will bring ease and relaxation. The first 4 are the elemental Kasinas. Earth Kasina involves focusing on a smooth clay disc, concentrating deeply on the quality of solidity rather than its color. Water Kasina uses a bowl of pure water, focusing on the fluid, cohesive nature of liquid. Fire Kasina utilizes a flame viewed through a circular opening, focusing on the quality of heat. Wind Kasina focuses on the motion of air or swaying branches, capturing the essence of constant movement. Next are the 4-color Kasinas: blue, yellow, red, and white. These involve focusing on a pure, solid-colored circle to steady the consciousness. The final 2 are light and space. Light Kasina utilizes a circle of light cast upon a wall, focusing purely on illumination. Space Kasina focuses on an open void, such as a window frame or an opening, anchoring the mind to the quality of empty space. The next 10 gateways are the Asubha Contemplations, the intentional reflection on physical decay. This involves meditating on 10 progressive stages of a decomposing body, from a bloated corpse to a discolored form, a festering body, a body cut in two, a gnawed corpse, scattered limbs, hacked and mutilated remains, a bleeding body, a worm-infested corpse, and finally, a bare skeleton. While this may seem unsettling to modern sensibilities, it is one of the most powerful tools in Buddhist psychology. It is designed to instantly shatter sensory addiction, dismantle ego, and remind us of our shared mortality, freeing the mind from superficial attachments. We then move to the 10 Anussatis, or Recollections. These are beautiful, uplifting practices that cultivate positive mental energy. The first 3 are the recollections of the triple gem, Buddha-nusati, reflecting on the qualities of the awakened one, Dhamma-nusati, reflecting on the truth of the teachings, and Sangha-nusati, reflecting on the virtue of the noble disciples. These practices are not mere mechanical chanting. They require a deep, heartfelt sense of devotion to uplift and stabilize the mind. Next are Sila-nusati, reflecting on your own moral purity. Anussatis, recollecting your acts of generosity. And Anussatis, contemplating the noble qualities that lead to heavenly realms. These 6 recollections use the joy of faith to quiet the nervous system. The 7th is Anussatis, the mindfulness of death. By constantly remembering that our time is limited, anger and greed instantly lose their power. We stop clinging to the unnecessary and let go of petty grudges, which naturally weakens the mental hindrances and allows deep concentration to arise. The final 3 recollections are Sati, contemplating the 32 parts of the body, such as hair, nails, teeth, skin, and bones, to see past physical illusions. Anapanasati, the classic mindfulness of breathing, which anchors the wandering mind to the physical sensation of respiration. And Uplifting, the quiet contemplation of the peace of Nibbana. Beyond these, we have the 4 Appamannas, also known as the Immeasurables. These involve cultivating boundless mental states across the entire universe. Metta, unconditional loving kindness. Karuna, deep compassion for all suffering. Mudita, altruistic joy in the success of others. And Upekkha, perfect equanimity. Equanimity is the ultimate shield. It keeps the mind neutral, unshakable, and balanced amidst the highs and lows of life. To complete the 36 form-based practices, we have 2 unique contemplations. Repatikula sanya, reflecting on the repulsiveness of food as it is chewed, digested, and decayed to overcome greed for taste. And Chatu Dhatu Vavatana, analyzing the body as nothing more than a temporary combination of earth, water, fire, and wind, dissolving the illusion of a permanent self. Once a practitioner masters these form-based concentrations and reaches the highest state of material absorption, Rupa Jhana, they can transition to the 4 formless attainments, known as the Arupa-samapatti. These are incredibly subtle, advanced states of consciousness where all physical boundaries dissolve. To enter these realms, the mind must completely let go of any attachment to the physical world, including the desire for a physical body or companionship. The first formless state is Akasanancha Yatana, the sphere of infinite space. Here, the meditator discards all physical mental images, leaving only a boundless, infinite void. The second is Vijnanancha Yatana, the sphere of infinite consciousness. In this state, the mind shifts its attention away from the infinite space itself and focuses instead on the very consciousness that is perceiving that space. The mind observes its own infinite nature. The third is Akinchanya Yatana, the sphere of nothingness. Here, the mind lets go of infinite consciousness and focuses on absolute voidness, resting in the profound realization that there is nothing at all. The fourth and highest formless state achievable by a worldly mind is Neva Sanya Nasanya Yatana, the sphere of neither perception nor non-perception. In this state, perception is so incredibly refined and subtle that it can neither be said to exist nor not exist. It is the absolute limit of mental refinement. Only those who have reached the stages of non-returner or full enlightenment can go beyond this to Nirodha-samapatti, the absolute cessation of all feeling and perception, where the mind temporarily touches the unconditioned peace of Nibbana, The 40 meditation methods of the Buddha are not just ancient rituals. They are a highly sophisticated, personalized psychological toolkit designed to free your mind from suffering. By finding the specific gateway that aligns with your unique mental makeup, you can accelerate your path toward true inner stillness. Be sure to subscribe, as we will be releasing in-depth, step-by-step guides for each of these gateways in the coming weeks. If there is a specific meditation method you want to explore first, let us know in the comments below. If you want to know which of these 40 gateways perfectly matches your specific personality type, make sure to watch our previous masterclass on the 6 human temperaments. Carita, according to ancient Buddhist psychology. Which of these 40 gateways matches your temperament? Share below and subscribe to free your mind.